The books I sent, do they not interest you?
Is that how I am to while away eternity? Reading.
Hello everyone, Kyler here from Loki's Tomes. It's been a while since I've made a video, but things have been busy and I'm glad to be back. So this video is going to be a book haul, but it's all going to be arcs I've received over the last couple months. I've received quite a few, but I haven't had time to really make a video about them. So I've got a bunch of packages. Most of them have been opened because my curiosity gets the best of me and I have to know what's inside. But the first book we have here is from St. Martin's Press. And the book is Everybody Rise by Stephanie Clifford. Now, this book is the only book I really don't know that much about. But, I mean, it's got a really pretty cover. It's got a chandelier. I'm excited. The only thing I've really heard about this book is that it's a retelling of a classic. I'm not sure which classic though, but I love classical books and I'm sure I'm gonna like this book. So the next book we have here is from Poisoned Pen Press. And I've got a young adult mystery called Beyond Suspicion by Catherine A. Winn. And I believe this story is about a 15-year-old girl whose mother has recently married a new husband who our main character doesn't really like. And from the relationship they have a baby boy. Our main character decides that she really wants to go to this party, but her stepdad says no, that she needs to stay home and take care of her little brother. And so that night she decides to just take a walk to the park. There are fireworks going on and she gets distracted by the fireworks and the baby gets kidnapped. And when she goes to the police to tell them about it, they don't believe her because they go through all of her text messages and everyone thinks that she did something to the baby. And so from there she has to figure out what's happened to her little brother. So it sounds interesting, sounds intense, sounds like a good book. Let's see, the next package we have is from Weinstein Books. Awesome. Let's see what we got inside. We have Grow Your Value by Mika Brzezinski. I don't know if you guys can see. She looks really lovely, don't you guys think? I think she looks stunning. Anyway, this book is an account that she wrote about her success in life and about encouraging women to step up and take their life in their own hands and teaches them how to be successful and just a bunch of great things like that. And I'm really excited to read it because who doesn't want to be inspired to be successful? So. Okay. Next package we have is also from Weinstein Books, looks like. This book makes me laugh. This book is called How to Fuck a Woman by Adler. And I know that Adler is a lesbian, and she wrote a book for men telling them how to take better care of women and how to treat them right, how to have sex with them and pleasure them. And it's supposed to be just a really super hilarious book, and I can't wait to read it. It sounds hilarious. And I mean, look at that title. That's hilarious. As it is. The next package we have is from Poisoned Pen Press. And we've got a mystery fiction called Hair of the Dog by Susan Slater. And I believe this book is about a bunch of 5 greyhound dogs end up dying in this fire from smoke inhalation, and so they're taken care of, but then the kennel manager ends up dead, and then their vet ends up dead, and so all these people surrounding these 5 greyhounds also end up dead. I believe this like detective is on the case, and he's trying to figure out what's going on, but at the same time a bunch of crazy stuff is like happening in his personal life, and it sounds like a very interesting mystery. I love mysteries. It sounds good. I'm excited to read it. Alright, the next box we have, I told you I have quite a few boxes here. This next one is from St. Martin's Press. Let's see what's inside. Ooh, we have this book. Look at this gorgeous cover. I think it's fabulous. Okay, this is called The Other Daughter by Lauren Willig. Willig? Yes, Willig. It takes place in the 1920s, and this girl has lost both of her parents. Her mother died, and her dad died before that. And so she ends up looking at a clipping in a magazine one day, and she realizes that the picture is of her father, and that he's still alive, and that he has this other new prominent family, and that she had no idea about. And so she decides that she wants to have revenge on her father for leaving this family and having this other very prominent family. So she decides to enter the big social regime, prove that she's not just the other daughter, that she's just as good as this prominent family, and she wants to have revenge on the other family. But she ends up, I guess, liking her half-sister, and also falls in love, though, with the half-sister's fiance. So it sounds like a lot of drama. It sounds like a really good read. I'm excited to read this. Okay, the next package we have is from Macmillan Holdings. And let's see what we've got in here. We have Velvet by Temple West, and it is also a really pretty cover. It's all shiny, pale with the shiny red. I love it. I know that this is a vampire demon sort of story. We have this main girl here, and both of her parents die, and then I guess she finds out about a demon that's after her, I think. And she finds out that her next door neighbor, I think, yeah, they're teenagers, teenage boy, is a half vampire, half demon, and he has decided to protect her from the other demons. But his father is also a demon and would come after her, and so I guess it's just supposed to be some crazy ride about demons and vampires, and this girl who's falling in love with this demon vampire, even though he's not allowed to love humans. So, paranormal romance. It looks good. Alright, next package is also from Macmillan Holdings. Or from Macmillan Press. Okay, we have The Boy Next Door by Katie Van Ark. This story is about 2 figure skaters who are trying to get into the Olympics, and our main girl has been in love with the main boy for a really long time, but he's kind of a player and has been with a whole bunch of girls, and his relationships never last more than 2 weeks because he is actually also in love with her, and they're trying to figure out if they can have a relationship while still being partners on the ice and going to the Olympics, and it's their trials with that. So it sounds like a really interesting read, a really nice romance, and I'm excited to read it as well. The next package we have is also from Macmillan. Thank you, Macmillan. Let's see what's inside. Oh, we've got Does This Beach Make Me Look Fat by Lisa Scottoline and Francesca Serritella. This is going to be a really awesome summer read that I hope to get to soon. It's basically, I believe, about a woman who wants to get to the beach, but she has fears about people and their perception of her body and the way she looks. And so I think it's a story about her learning to love herself and love her body and just being able to go to the beach and be herself without feeling judged and all that. So I think this is going to be a really great read. It sounds really inspiring. I'm really excited to read this summer. Ooh, okay. This is a heavy package. This is from Poison Pen Press. I love you, Poison Pen Press. Thank you so much for sending me this. It actually has 3 books. 3 books, 3 arcs. All mysteries. I'm really excited. Let's see. The first one here is A Chorus of Innocence by P.F. Chrisholm. And I believe it takes place in the 1500s. With King Charles VI, I believe, and it's about this town or this kingdom, and all of a sudden one day a woman arrives on a horse, and she's very pregnant, and she says that her husband, who was like a minister, I believe, has been killed, and she was raped in the process, and she comes for help, and then I think there's this church choir of like boys, Chorus of Innocence, and I think that they end up getting murdered as well, and it's just the story of how people in the kingdom react to this and them trying to figure out what's happening. So it sounds like a really good historical mystery read. Let's see, the next book I have here is called Isolation by Mary Anna Evans. And I believe it's about this family who lives on an island, and the main character woman is an archaeologist, and she's just lost someone close to her, and so she's grieving and just doesn't know how to cope with this, and so she ends up just digging holes all over this island trying to overcome her grief. And her husband is taking care of kind of the kids and her, and all of a sudden they start to have murders on the island, and one of their close friends also becomes a victim, and they find that this murder is after women, and we don't really know why or anything. Anyway, so the police are going to come onto this island, but nobody really wants the police there, and the husband is worried that this killer is going to come after his wife, and so I believe him and his wife start doing some research into old archives of their family to see if there's something like related between the murders and their family past. So it sounds kind of sad, but it sounds like it's going to be a really interesting and different mystery, and it sounds really fabulous. I'm excited. The last book here I have is Unleashed by Eileen Brady. This book is about a veterinarian, a woman veterinarian, who has this client and her dog, and the client, though, ends up dead, and they say it's because of suicide, but the veterinarian doctor knows her pretty well and knows that she just got a new job and all these great things happening in her life, and it didn't seem like it was going to be a suicide, and so she just starts talking around to other clients and other people and learns all this information about this woman and reason and all these people who might want her dead, and so she's kind of on the trail trying to figure out why her client would have committed suicide, even though she's pretty sure it's a murder, and she's trying to figure it out. So, sounds interesting. Thank you so much, Poison Pen Press. I love all these mysteries you've been sending me. I cannot wait to read them. Alright, we have one more package here, and it is from Penguin Random House. So, let's see. I don't think I've opened this one. Open it up and see. There we go. Alright. Oh yes, I do remember this. This is We Never Asked for Wings by Vanessa Diffenbaugh. And I believe that this story is about a family of immigrants from Mexico. And I don't think they have green cards. So, kind of sketchy already there for them. The main character is the eldest child, the eldest girl in this family, and she works 3 jobs to make ends meet for their family, and she's just really stressed about that and trying to take care of her family while they're here in America. And then I guess one day her parents decide to go back to Mexico, leaving like 2 or 3 kids with her. And so it's going to be up to her to take care of them and basically become their mother. So thank you so much to the authors and to the publishing houses who sent me these books. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. I'm really excited to read the books and review them. I can't wait. So lots of reading ahead, lots of reviews coming. Thank you so much.